Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. Today, I'm gonna give you some CQ questions on chapter 2. I think it will help you to better understand the chapter. And also, I just discussed the in previous class. I just discussed all the knowledge-based question, sample knowledge-based question, and reflective questions. I hope you just collected it and also practiced it. So, okay, let's continue the class. Here, in your board exam or on in your board exam, or you can say that in test or pre-test, yeah, in the question you will find out the maybe the one question from chapter 1, or maybe you can combinedly get one question based on chapter 1 and 2. So it is both of the chapter is very much easy. Business entrepreneurship, the introduction to business and business entrepreneurship and entrepreneur, those chapters are very much related to each other, and this is the basic chapters of your subject. So maybe just you can find out just total one question from one chapter, or maybe you can find out the combination of two chapter question based on combination of two chapter. So okay, so that's why I am just giving I just giving some importance on this chapter, because this chapter are very much easy to answer. Try to answer it, and I think it will help you to get the numbers very easily. Creative question. The first one is, Piyash is a businessman. He called all the young men in the village to celebrate Victory Day in his village. Okay, I can skip one village. He called all the young men to celebrate Victory Day in his village. There he accepted the decision to hold various events and cultural events, and also the award ceremony on the Victory Day. That means this is an initiative, or you can say that this is and entrepreneurship. That means whenever whatever you want to do or trying to do, that means all the efforts, all type of efforts doing something is called entrepreneurship, or you can say that it is initiative. But when it is related to the money making, or when it is related to the risk taking factors, then it is called the business entrepreneurship. You know the difference between entrepreneurship and business entrepreneurship. So it is you can easily get that in this stem, just referring the entrepreneurship. First question is, which country's company is Ford? Okay, you know that the company is Ford is belongs to American company. It is an American company, and the founder of Ford company is Henry Ford. Okay, what is the relationship between entrepreneurship and risk? What is the relationship between entrepreneurship and risk? Okay, you say that there is a positive relationship between entrepreneurship and risk, and also you can say they are very much close to each other. Without any of them you cannot survive. So if you want to do something like business or any other effort, you have to take risk, because there is a chance to be successful or to be failed. So risk is everywhere, if it is entrepreneurship or if it is business entrepreneurship. And what is the relationship between entrepreneurship and risk? That means there is a positive relationship does exist between the entrepreneurship and risk, because where the risk is less, the chance of profit is also less, and where the chance of where the risk is high, there will be a very much higher chance of getting profit. So you can say that there is a positive relationship between entrepreneurship and risk, and they are very much close to each other. Without any of them, you cannot continue the business, or you cannot start any effort, or you cannot continue the effort. So that's why you can say that risk and entrepreneurship is related to each other, very much closely related to each other. Okay, what kind of action is there to celebrate the victory day on the stem? Explain. Yes, the kind of action is called entrepreneurship, or you can say that it is an initiative. That means where here the main objective of this effort is to just enjoying the moment, or enjoying the, or celebrating the victory there. There is no I mean, there is no objective of getting the profit, or there is no that is not related to money making. So you can say that, easily say that this is an effort, or that means this is an entrepreneurship, not the business entrepreneurship. So what kind of action is there to celebrate the victory day on the stem? That means the action of the celebrating victory day is easily called by an entrepreneurship, or an initiative. And you will define the entrepreneurship and giving the explanation. So, and last of all, in last para you will relate to the step that's okay for the 3-mark question. Number D, the main objective of the entrepreneurship is to bring about public welfare, not profit. Explain. Obviously, the main objective of the entrepreneurship is to bring about public welfare, not the profit, because entrepreneurship means any type of effort to do anything. So you can easily say that there is no boundary of making profit, or there is no boundary of being an economical activities, doing the economical activities in the entrepreneurship process. But specifically and clearly, you know that in business entrepreneurship, that is related to the money making and profit making, and also it is just involved with the economical activities, with the risk, very much risk, or with the limited risk. So you can easily differentiate the entrepreneurship and business entrepreneurship. And since it is just an effort to do anything, so that's why you can easily say that the main objective of entrepreneurship cannot be the profit making. It is just involved with the public welfare. So that is the explanation. And just try to relate it with the stem, because we're seeing that on the stem also Piaget is doing the same thing. He is not celebrating victory day is not the money making process or profit making process. It is just a pure enjoyment or pure celebration, you can say that. So celebration of victory day is just an effort, or is just an entrepreneurship. And main objective of this this kind of activities is to just enjoy. So you can easily say that the social welfare is the main objective of entrepreneurship. Okay, number 2, to reduce environmental pollution, Mr. Nizam was looking for ways to reuse the discarded plastic material. He had set up a children's toy factory from abandoned plastic in the recycling process. He has recruited 10 unemployed youth as employees in his factory. Okay, he is also exporting abroad. He is also exporting abroad due to increasing demand of the product. So So this is an you can in this time, or in this just in this case, you can easily say that this is a business entrepreneurship, because making the building up a factory and also producing products, and just recruiting some unemployed people is just related to the business entrepreneurship, because there is a this process, or these activities has the solid objective, or you can say that it is a sure objective. This kind of activities just hold, so the objective is making profit, so easily it is the business entrepreneurship. Okay, first question, what is the entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship means effort to do anything, any kind of effort to do anything. Then describe the role of risk in the business formation. Obviously, there is a there the risk plays a very much important role on the formation of the business, because when you're trying to form a business, you have to must take take the risk. It can be limited risk or huge risk, but you have to take it. You have to walk away with the risk. Just walking alone with the risk this is can be a business. This is can be a business, and also it is related to the economical activities. So without any risk, a businessman cannot even imagine to form a business. As a businessman, he or she has to take limited risk, and where there is a chance of where there is a less risk, there is a chance of less profit, and where there is a high risk, there is a also chance of higher profit. So you can say that risk just plays a very much important role on the business formation, or in the business formation. So that is the explanation. What is the quality does Nizam hold by setting up a factory like that? That you will easily say that the quality just Nizam hold, or quality just Nizam post, that is the innovative innovativeness or innovative idea. So this is the quality does Nizam hold. Innovativeness as an entrepreneur, or as a successful entrepreneur, he or she must have just must be a innovative idea, must have innovative idea, because entrepreneurs try to do any kind of work with the creativity and with the thought with the thoughtful mind. So creativity or innovativeness, this is the common phenomena or common quality of a successful entrepreneur. So easily we can see in the stem easily Mr. Nizam, just we can say that he is very much innovative, because he just thought about the environment, because at first he prioritized the environmental pollution, and on the basis of that thought, he just tried to recycle the abundant plastic, and from this abundant plastic he tried to build up a factory on children's toy. That means he is very much innovative, he is very much responsible for his society. So you can easily say that Nizam is very much innovative, and also he has a great responsibility to the social to his society. That's why he thought about recycling the plastic materials or abundant plastic materials, and turning it into a children's toy. So that is the thing, and a successful an entrepreneur, or you can say that a successful entrepreneur must just along with. So this is the reason, the innovativeness, the quality does Nizam hold. That means this is the innovativeness what Nizam just hold. Okay, number D, assess the role of entrepreneurs like Nizam in the economic development of a country. Yes, and like Nizam, entrepreneurs like Nizam has a very much a vital role in economical development of the country. And these type of entrepreneurs helps to build up a base of the economical activities of the country, and they just help to strengthen the economical base of any country, and you can write it down in a point that will help you to identify easily. So what are the roles entrepreneurs like Nizam can play? First one is with like Nizam, they with the creativity, entrepreneurs like Nizam can innovate or create create something new, and that also there's new thing, new ideas just flourish his their qualities, and also help the society. Then their activities, economical activities, helps to develop the creates an employment opportunity for themselves, and as well as other people, other unemployed people for the of the country. Then the lifestyle or standard of living just developed by these type of activities. Also, when the standard of living just increase, the economical condition of the country also increase, and that will help you to develop the country. Then this type of businessman just pay tax to the government, and with the tax, government just try to develop the structural infrastructural try to infrastructural activities of the country. So you can say that this is the roles, or this is the things that can be happened whenever any businessman or any entrepreneur like Nizam just try to create anything new, or try to create any new type of business. So that's why just we say that there is a very much vital role of entrepreneurs like Nizam in the economic development of a country. Okay, number 3, no work is small. That evidence is found in Hannan's work. He was highly educated and started a small-scale nursery business in his area. After a few years, it seems that his business is slowly improving. The reason for this is that Hannan has a strong desire to succeed, and currently he is considering supplying her nursery products to all over Bangladesh. So that is also a business entrepreneurship. What is the special pleasure of entrepreneur? The special pleasure of the entrepreneur is to do the challenging work. Is it always profitable to take an initiative? No, we cannot say that an initiative cannot be always profitable. There is a chance of losses also, because with any initiative or with any business initiative, there exists the risk, and these risk factors, just because of these risk factors, sometimes it can be profitable, or sometimes it can be just a businessman have to face the loss. So that is the reason that's why an initiative cannot be always profitable. There is a chance of failure also. So this is the answer. What kind of work is Hanan's? Explain. It is the business entrepreneurship. What is Hanan doing? Because Hanan is hardworking, successful, and also brave, courageous to do anything new. And he was with the higher education, he just didn't wait for the job. Try to do self-employment of him, and also that's why he just started a nursery business. And after improving, he just trying to supply it all over the Bangladesh. That means he was trying to expand his business. That means this is clearly an business entrepreneurship. So what kind of work is Hanan? So Hanan work is business entrepreneurship, and you will give the definition of the business entrepreneurship, and just relate it with the STEM. So that is the answer. Do you think Hanan's initiative could be a simulation for the educated youth of the country? Give your opinion. Yes, obviously, the educated people like Hanan, it will obviously give the simulation or give the motivation to the educated youth of the country, because with the education you cannot just wait for the job, but all the time, always, and in our country context of our country, we just got our education, and try to work under any type of companies, any type of multinational companies, or work with the banks, financial institutions. So that is the common nature of our people, of the people of our country. So Hanan, entrepreneurs like Hanan can give the motivation to the educated people to to do something for himself or other person, is very much motivational. So obviously you say that the Hanan's initiative could be a simulation for the educated youth of the country. So just our people, every people, just every person, every youth just waited for the just interested into the job, but job is not the answer always, for always, because there is less opportunity of job in government and non-government organization, and that's why most of the people after graduation just became unemployed. And to remove this unemployment situation, to eradicate this unemployment problem, just we have to engage with the self-employment process, or try to do something new for ourselves, for own. So Hanan's initiative can be a simulation for the educated youth. Number 4, Mr. Masoom has been looking after his father's business for 15 years and has been very skilled in this. He is therefore able to manage the employees and workers of the organization properly and successfully, and his father's ideal inspired him. That means Masoom is just an Masoom just learning through the hard working from his father's business, and also he has a ability to manage the employees and worker. This is a very much important quality, and entrepreneur or a successful person should hold. So let's go to the questions. What is the full form of BIM, Bangladesh Institute of Management? What is the minimum risk? You know, minimum risk, the limited risk, it is the amount of limited risk that must be taken by the entrepreneur when he is trying to do new, or when he is trying to form a business. So that is called the minimum risk. With the minimum risk, an business entrepreneur has the chance to be successful in his efforts. So minimum risk is very much important, because if a businessman start the business or form the business with the higher risk, that is not always be fruitful, because we know that where there is a high risk, there is a chance of higher profit. But all the time just taking the higher risk doesn't bring you the fruitful result. So at first you have to take the minimum risk. That means the amount of risk what a business entrepreneur should take when he is forming the business. So that is called the minimum risk. What did Masoom earn from his father's business? That is, Masoom earned from his father's business, earned the experience, the organizational ability, organizational doing the organizational things perfectly. So that is the quality Masoom earned from his father's business, because since he has been working his father's business for 15 years. So that is the long time. After passing 15 years, you will obviously experience, and you will very much skilled on the organizational activities. Masoom also earned this type of qualities from his father's business. Just you will elaborate this thing. Then number D, analyze the reason for the success of Masoom business. What is the reason? Obviously the reason is Masoom is very much hardworking, very much we can say that very much organizational capabilities to do the thing, organizational thing successfully. Those just put the qualities a successful entrepreneur just hold. So just add these qualities with the Masoom. Here, qualities of entrepreneur. Just take some qualities from this chart. Like you can say that in confidence, you can say that flexibility, you can say that ability to work hard, ability to take risks, then mentally facing challenge, mentality to taking lessons from failure, or just add with the Masoom. So that is very that will enrich your answer. Analyze the reason for the success of Masoom business. Because Masoom was hardworking, Masoom was innovative, not innovative, Masoom, you can say that Masoom was courageous, Masoom has a quality to take risk, or he had a managing power or controlling power that help you to manage the employees and workers of the organization successfully. So these type of activities or these type of qualities just help Masoom just help Masoom to be successful. So that is the reason. Just write it down. Just take some qualities and add with the Masoom. And with Masoom and answer it. And obviously in last para you will relate it with the STEM. So that is the creative question. That is the way of writing the creative question. So these are the questions, sample questions, and yeah, these type of questions just you will find out in your exam. So just try to practice it in your home. I hope that will not be a problem. So that's all for today. See you in next class. Goodbye. Take care.